From mixed bags to an Elite Series win in just 2 years and sponsoring over 1,000 amateur disc golfers, I can guarantee you haven't got Lone Star discs out of your mind yet. I'm JK from the disc golf world, and it's about time we talk about the rise of Lone Star discs. Also, the 1,000 AMs was a joke, but damn, I swear someone has a thank you post for another novice win every day. Lone Star was officially launched in 2020, but the owner had this to say. Located deep in the heart of Texas, we started out as a family-owned company in the oil field manufacturing business. During a downturn in the economy, my disc golf playing sons came to me with an idea to make discs. We already used high-performance material for our work in the oil field, so we started with that, got together with our engineers, and started making discs. At the same time, COVID-19 hit and the disc golf market exploded. We make our own molds in-house, which gives us the ability to produce new molds quickly. Being family-oriented was one of the biggest values that Lone Star possessed, and continues to carry not only through their employees, but even with their pros. Robert Burridge and Chandler Kramer are the two best friends any disc golfer could have, and after each round you can see Team Lone Star tucked somewhere in a group, all just being friends. They give me 2019 Dynamic Discs vibes, which is 100% a compliment. It's always nice to see a step away from what we want to be the greatest, which to me translates to money, money, money. But honestly, it warms my heart seeing the genuine friendship between teammates rather than the beef about having small hands. Lone Star's core values that they determined day one was integrity, respect, responsibility, sportsmanship, and passion. Knowing and doing what is right, treating others the way you want to be treated, embracing opportunities to contribute, bringing your best to all competition, and having love for the community of disc golf and its people. All great values to employ for the standard of your brand. The first two molds that were approved for Lone Star was the Penny Putter, a straight-flying, beadless putter with little turn and a nice fade at the end, and the Midi, a good wind fighter with a flight similar to a Rock 3, but a little more glide. A month later, the Mockingbird was approved as an understable control driver. It has little turn but a dependable fade. In addition to those three molds, Lone Star also has a good approach disc with the versatile Harpoon as well as the Mad Cat, which is a straight control driver with moderate fade at the end. As time went on, the more discs that would be PDGA approved, but it's important to also mention their plastic, because you know what they say, Lone Star plastic is quality.
I just think the plastic is very premium. It's a high quality material. The way the disc feels in my hand.
I think it's the quality of plastic.
It's unlike any other plastic that you'll find in the industry.
The quality is better than any other company out there.
Again, just consistent plastic. It's something I can consistently trust on every single throw.
It's extremely high quality.
Currently, Lone Star offers a couple of different plastic types, Bravo plastic and two firmnesses of Victor plastic. The Victor plastic are used in their putters. Victor 1 or just Victor is a much softer blend than the Victor 2. Both Victor plastics are grippy and fairly durable. The Bravo plastic also comes in a glow variation for some molds. In 2020 and 2021, Lone Star had 8 discs approved for PDGA play and were mostly a niche company familiar to Texas locals. Initially, the discs were all named after members of the Dillard family, but with expansion in discs also came their jump into the professional scene. Chandler Kramer, dressed for a pickup basketball game, made a name for himself at the European Open, sporting orange basketball shorts that would make Adam Sandler proud. But what people were more focused on was how he restricted himself to exclusively forehand. Backhand-only players have been around since the beginning of the sport, but with forehand only is hardly ever heard of. But Chandler Kramer was able to find success on one of the most legendary courses in the world, representing Lone Star every throw of the way. Lone Star made a risky move in some disc golf fans' eyes, picking up Nico LaCastro during his suspension from the European Open, where Nico let his emotions get the better of him. Although Nico was a top name in the sport of disc golf with a cult following that brought over lots of new fans. Lone Star Director of Marketing said that the deal was open-ended. It's not so much as us sponsoring a player as it is working with him, he said, adding, "We took a chance on Nico because we knew who he was as a person as opposed to just what he does on the course." Along with that, they announced Nico will be having his own line of discs named Sacred Discs that will be manufactured and distributed by Lone Star. Now that Lone Star had some names attached to their brand, they started to add even more players. However, they went with a much different approach than a lot of other manufacturers by sponsoring hundreds of AMs to their Ranger team, which is their bottom tier sponsorship level. They sponsored over 700 amateur disc golfers living the family-style mentality they stated. They even went to say, "We want everyone to feel included. Our team is massive." And they're not kidding. The publicity is working. Lone Star's marketing has helped drive the company to increase its Facebook page to nearly 10 times the number of likes that it had at the beginning of 2022. The company's dealer network has more than doubled in size, and the company has already added an additional injection molding machine to its production facility as its growth continues. "Terry never thought we'd make $30,000 as a company," said the marketing director of Lone Star, "and now we're doing $30,000 in orders from a single dealer." It's clear that Lone Star was finding success and they did not see any reason to slow down. In the offseason, they picked up Texas native Emerson Keith for a 1-year deal. He managed the top 5 of the Des Moines Challenge and Champions Cup, as well as finishing 28th overall in the Disc Golf Pro Tour standings. They did not stop there either, picking up Rookie of the Year winner and near Elite Series winner Robert Burridge to the squad, were both great additions to the team. Wrapping up their offseason, they were able to secure Lisa Fakis, Deanne, and AJ Carrig for their pro touring season. Emerson Keith secured his first Elite Series victory at the 2023 OTB Open, fueled by his remarkable record-setting performance in the second round, where he finished 12 strokes under par. Despite starting day 1 4 down and trailing the leader by 6 strokes, Keith's exceptional second round propelled him up 21 spots, securing him a spot on the lead card for the final day. During the third round, Keith engaged in a fierce battle for the lead with Aaron Gossage as they exchanged birdies in the early stages. However, Emerson encountered difficulties during the middle of his round, enduring 3 pars and a bogey from holes 8 to 11. Reflecting on the round, Keith stated, "I mentally blocked out everything and imagined I was the sole player on the course at the moment." Nevertheless, he finished strong and clinched the victory with a 2-stroke lead. This triumph not only marks Emerson Keith's first ever Elite Series win, but it also signifies Team Lone Star Disc's first ever Elite Series victory. Terry Dillard, the president of Lone Star Discs, extended his congratulations to Keith, remarking, "Congratulations to an exceptional individual on his well-deserved win at the OTB Open, presented by MVP Disc Sports. I take pride in having you as part of our team." That win would cement Lone Star Discs as the top manufacturer in the sport, and with the monkey off their back, who knows where they will go. But in terms of disc golf brands trying to become more mainstream, how can you not say Lone Star is making the right moves? They went from a startup company in 2020 from a few molds and a mixed bag brand to their first Elite Series win in just 2023. The ball has been rolling since the beginning of Lone Star has been finding success, and there's nothing that shows signs of slowing down. If you throw any Lone Star discs, make sure to drop your favorite in the comment section below so we can try it out. And if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for more disc golf content every single day.